So we have started doing these episodes on the topic anger. We're doing 10 episodes, right? We finished some of it. Now, one of the first statements I kept on saying, anger is not bad. It's okay to get angry, but be careful you don't hurt people or hurt some of the properties or hurt yourself when you get angry. You have to be very careful about that, right? So how am I doing these episodes? We are seeing one of those verses in the book of Proverbs in the Bible, and then we are talking about one of the principles. How do I deal with anger? The verse that I have for you today is Proverbs 19:11. Good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is the glory to overlook an offense. Oh my. You saw this verse? Oh, I love this verse. I know recently I read this verse from another book and I said, wow, it's actually your glory to overlook somebody's mistake. Yeah, it's okay to overlook somebody's mistake, My younger days, I was just this very strong perfectionist. Even now I am sometimes, I'm weaning myself out of that quite a bit. But sometimes I would get angry at that place when things don't happen in a certain way. Now again, there are ways that we have to do, there are standards that we have to do it. We have to always strive for it. Now we should not compromise that. We should not compromise that. But then that place of anger, that place of frustration, if I'm able to be calm, and if I can push myself to get things done perfectly, get things doing well, now that is good. But if I'm going to get frustrated and get angry and trying to do things, that is not good. That's not good. So look at that verse. I'll read it again. Good sense makes one slow to anger. I love these verses in Proverbs. It doesn't say do not get angry. It says slow to anger. Slow to anger. Slow to anger. Say that. Slow to anger. You saw that? It's okay to get angry, but you want to be very careful on how you react, respond, or sometimes relate when you get angry. How careful you are, right? Now, how do I deal with my anger? I'll give you a simple principle today. Engage yourself in physical activities like sports. Sports is very good. Exercising is very good to keep your anger in check. Sometimes the anger is because of piled up frustrations, or maybe the stress that has come on and on and on. You've never even allowed to vent it out. You've not even sweated yourself. You've not even gone something, now with my health and all of that, I can't go and do so much games, but I long to. I sometimes tell, hey, just let me know when you guys are going to play. All my kids, right? I have 14 inside the house, right? When you guys go to play, just let me know, because maybe I will not be able to play the full long, but at least I can come and play maybe one badminton match or two badminton match. I will. Because to get to yourself, we all get piled up over a period of time. Yeah, as human beings, we pile up things. And when we pile up things, that's where it gets very frustrated, deep inside. And that's where the anger starts leaking. That word leaking that I used in one of the episodes before, we start leaking in certain places. Now, engage in physical activities, maybe dance, maybe sports, or sometimes maybe even martial arts. Some of you are actually going into martial arts and learning something, So use some of these movements and physical exercises to release some of those pent up energy or emotions, sometimes some of those negative, emotions, Use that, see how you can exercise. Exercising is so good, especially if you're somebody dealing with anger. I've had teenagers tell me, saying my friend gets angry for every little thing. He's like a touch me not. She's like a touch me not. They've piled up things so much. Ask them to get into some physical routines. Ask them to get into some of those physical places of moving themselves. You will see that will come down considerably. It will start coming down.